In the last 30 days, my AI agency has made $171,000 in cash collected and $279,000 in total revenue. I don't count the revenue. The money doesn't exist, honestly, till it's in the bank account, but we've done 170,000 cash collected, which I think is pretty good. And I'm going to be breaking down my entire business. We did all this by just selling one AI agent, one AI system, and I'm going to show you guys the best niches to sell to, what the system actually is, how to fulfill on the system, and everything in between. So let's jump into the niches. What are the best niches to sell to in 2026? Well, I ranked them by easy to hard. So for example, home service is the easiest niches to sell to. These are people like roofing companies, HVAC companies, solar companies, landscaping, pool building, etc. Very easy to sell these guys. Average jobs for these kind of businesses are $10,000 plus. So you get them one deal and they see an ROI. Then you have medical services. So all that money that you just saw there was primarily mostly medical services. We of course took other clients, but that's our main target market right now is these medical businesses. So this could be med spas, dental clinics, GLP-1 clinics, really high-end luxury gyms, and men's health clinics. Then you have the professional services. I don't typically recommend any beginner to go into the professional services, but this is accounting companies, law firms, real estate agents, mortgage brokers, IT companies, etc. This niche can be good, but like I said, it's going to be a lot more difficult than the other two. If you're a complete beginner and you just need a niche to go into, pick home service. I think it's a great niche. Now, what system are we actually selling to them? Well, the gap of any local service-based business, like what I just showed you, is number one, generating a lead. Number two, setting that lead into a sales appointment. And then number three is actually closing that sales appointment. If you can do these three things for a business, it's inevitable that they make money. Now, closing the sales appointment for a business can get tricky. That's something we've done in our agency sometimes, but we found the best system to sell to them is a system where you can generate them leads and then set those leads into appointments. So all the business has to worry about is just closing sales. They don't have to do any of that other tedious stuff. Now, the way that we do both of these things is number one, we will run AI ads on Facebook and Instagram using a platform called arcads.ai. So I'm inside of Arcads right now. And all you got to do is you press add actors and you have this library of AI actors that you can choose from. Every type of person, male, female, old, young, etc. And you just pick the person that you want to go with. For example, if I wanted to choose Helen, I just select her, I press add actors, and just like that, right here, I type in a script. Now, you could use a tool like Claude AI to just write the script for you. You can tell it like, hey, go do deep research, find the best performing ads in the roofing space and the GLP-1 space, and then write me a script for an actor to read off of. And then just like that, you'll get a script. You can paste it into ArcAds. You press this button right here, and just like that, it's going to generate an AI ad for you super easy. Now, this is super valuable for the local business owners because they're not good at sitting in front of the camera, and they don't want to. They didn't get into business to be some influencer. They got into business to make money, to be a business owner. So when you go to them and you're like, hey, what if you could run these user generated ads, these ads that perform a lot better than like image ads and stuff like that without being in front of the camera or without having to hire these actors on Fiverr that charge $200 and take a whole week to get a video? We can just use AI. It looks and sounds human. And in 30 minutes, we have all the ads for you. That is a huge value add for most business owners. And they're going to be more than happy to pay you for that. That alone, not including the second thing we do, which is a AI voice phone caller built on retail AI. Now, the way that we build this AI voice phone caller is right here. My face is probably blocking it, but you press voice agent, and just like that, it's going to ask you what type of voice agent you want to use. We're just going to do a single prompt agent, and then we're going to start from blank. You press create, and just like that, it's going to make your agent. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to Claude AI, and we're going to use this prompt. Generate me a prompt for retail AI to build an AI voice agent that will call leads that come in through paid ads for whatever industry you're targeting. We're just going to do roofing company as this example and set them into appointments for an estimate. You press enter, and just like that, it's going to create you a prompt to actually use inside of retail. And just like that, it took about a minute to generate, but it made an entire actual thing. All you got to do is press this copy button at the top, and just like that, you've got it copied. Now, this is actually a good prompt. Like, this isn't some BS prompt that Claude AI just magically generated in a second. It does really good stuff. Like, for example, it handles common objections in the roofing space. Like, I want to get other quotes first, or how much will it cost? I'm still thinking about it. It actually knows how to handle this, and inside the prompt, it includes ways to handle that. So once we got that prompt, we literally just go into retail, we paste it in, and then right here you can choose the AI model that you want. So for example, newer models are usually a little bit more expensive, but they perform a little bit better. So you can make that choice. You can consult with the client that you signed on if they're okay spending a little bit more to get better results, or if they'd rather just keep it cheap and use older models. They just pick the model they want, and then right here you select the voice that you want. So there's a library of different voices that you could choose from. I'm not going to choose one. We're just going to go with the one that I already have selected here, which is SEMO, but you can choose whatever type of voice you want for the business as well. So that's how we're going to, number one, generate leads, and then number two, set those leads into appointments. Second, they click on the ad, the retail AI caller is go ahead and call them within 1 minute and then set them into an appointment with obviously a salesperson from the business. Now, what you're going to charge for this system is $3,000 per month. And the reason we're going to charge that amount is because, for example, just following this roofing example we've been covering in this video, in 2026, the national average cost to replace a roof in the United States is approximately $9,500 to $11,000. So think of it this way. If you get them just one deal per month, they 3x the ROI. They get 3 times as much money as they paid you. And that's insane because, if you think like there's 12 months in a year, I'm not telling you guys any new news. Everyone knows there's 12 months in a year, but let's just think of it this way. Imagine you just sign one client per month on a system that is going to make them at least 3x ROI. If they get one deal, which is a very easy sell. You're not going to struggle to sell this, and I'll talk about how we sell it in a second. That means within only 1 year of running this business, if you just get one client per month, you have a $36,000 per month monthly recurring revenue coming in your bank account. And I show you guys 170,000, but look, I've been in this for 3 years. I have a lot of experience. It makes sense why we do so much at our agency. But even you, as a complete beginner, there's no reason why in 12 months, if you actually sit down and try for 12 months, you can't have a 36K per month income. We have guys in my mastermind who join and within 3 months do more than this. But the way that we actually sell this system is very simple. So we run simple paid ads. We kind of practice what we preach. We drink our own Kool-Aid. So we'll go on ARC ads and we'll make our own ads for our AI agency. We'll find AI actors, we'll make ads, and then we will run these ads. Now, after they click on that ad, they get sent to a Go High Level landing page. So this is an example of what the landing page looks like. So you'll do your niche up here. So roofing companies looking to scale past the 100K per month. Implement our AI into your business to scale to 100K per month in the next 90 days. Schedule a call with us to learn how we do it. And we get their first name, last name, email, and then of course phone number. And what we do is after they submit this form, we take them to a calendar page to actually book an appointment. But assuming they don't book an appointment, once again, we drink our own Kool-Aid and we have a retail AI bot give them a call and then set them into that appointment. And this is really cool because it actually allows the client to demo our system before they even get on a sales call. Before they even get on a call with us, they already know the system works because they've been through it themselves. And in a lot of cases, they don't realize that they've actually been through it themselves. So, for example, they're like, oh, I need to see it in action. I need to make sure it works. Well, dude, do you remember talking to Alyssa? Yeah, I remember talking to Alyssa. Guess what? Alyssa was actually AI, and their mind is completely blown. And it just makes them realize, okay, whoa, this actually works. And then all you have to do is take sales calls and make the sale. And we don't sell with emotion. We're not asking them where they want to be in 6 to 12 months. We're just showing them the facts. We're showing them the data. Show them, look, businesses that implement AI make more money than the ones that don't. You can find all this data on big companies like McKinsey and Company, the large AI consulting firms, etc. Now, the way that you actually fulfill is you're not going to sit on ARC ads. You're not going to sit on retail. I don't do that. None of my successful clients do that. No one who's ever came to me and asked me how to build a successful AI agency does that. No one actually goes out and does all of it themselves. They just use the law of arbitrage. So you'll find someone to run and create these paid ads for $500 per month, and then you'll find someone to build the retail AI caller for $500 one-time fee, which means, for example, if you charge $3,000 per month, on the front end, you're going to spend about $1,000 to fulfill, so you'll have $2,000 profit. But on the back end, you don't need to continue to pay this $500 for a retail agent. You only pay that person to run the ads, which is $500 per month. So front end, you get $2,000 profit. On the back end, you're getting $2,500 profit. And the way that I find these people on Upwork is, for example, you just go in here and you create a job post. So I made this job post a few days ago as an example, and the post is so simple. I just had AI generate it. So we're seeking a skilled AI developer to build AI callers for our clients using retail, blah, blah, blah. And there's just more information about the business. And within only a few days, I had 28 people come to me. Now, the reason I like Upwork is because of the transparency on the platform. So, for example, I can click into this person's profile and I can see right here, okay, he has a 100% job success rate. That means 100% of the jobs he's done, he actually has a success rate. You can scroll down and you can see, hey, how much has he actually made on Upwork? So he's obviously made $10,000 on Upwork. He's done a total of 485 hours on Upwork doing jobs. You can see what people have rated him. So other business owners like me and you, we can see his actual ratings. We can see that he has 5 stars, or, we could go to another guy, for example, this guy, Nicholas. This guy's based in US. This guy has a video, so I can see a video of him introducing himself. I can see, once again, his reviews, completed jobs in the past, other stuff he's done. I can see his portfolio of other stuff that he's also built, just so I know I'm making an educated decision and I'm getting somebody who's going to provide real value for my clients and not just scam me and my clients. Instead, it's a guy who actually knows what he's doing and is going to be able to get good client results. And just like that, you've got a freelancer to do all of the, back end fulfillment for you. So you're making all this money and you don't have to do anything. You're just the captain of the ship. Now, I know I lightly touched on it a second ago, but I do run a private one-on-one mentorship. Inside of this mentorship, you basically get my personal phone number. You can text me whenever you have questions. We do one-on-one calls where you can hop on and ask me any questions. You get all my templates and systems to acquire clients, and you get all my templates and systems to fulfill for those clients and make them happy clients who pay you for life. It's kind of like a coloring book. It's already drawn. All you got to do is fill in the blanks. So if that's even 1% interesting to you, click the top link in the description of this video to book a one-on-one game plan call with me, where number one, I'll jump on and give you a bit of a game plan, but more importantly, see if I feel like you're a fit for my private one-on-one mentorship. And if that's the case, I'll extend an invitation. But either way, you'll walk away with loads of value. That said, guys, click that top link in the description if you're interested. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys got some value out of this video. Bye-bye.